Hello. As a long-time supporter of animal aid, I'm very pleased to announce that I've recently become a patron. I'm very much looking forward to working with them to put an end to animal suffering, abuse, cruelty. And what have they been up to recently? Well, they put together a petition that was instrumental in the banning of snares in Wales, likely to be banned in Scotland too in the very near future, and that'll be a good thing, putting an end to these horrid, antiquated, inhumane devices which don't only catch the target species, notably foxes, but lots of other endangered animals and even our pets too. So that's pretty good. They've been pushing back quite forthrightly against aspects of the shooting industry. The continued use of lead shot means whatever they shoot can't effectively go into the human food chain, because we know that lead is toxic and damaging to our health. But it also damages the health and costs the lives of up to 100,000 wild birds every year in the UK that accidentally ingest the spent lead shot and it poisons them. They've been campaigning against the industrial rearing of pheasants and partridges, kept in tiny, cramped metal boxes, freezing cold, baking hot, and then released into our environment in huge unnatural numbers, which have devastating impacts on the ecology. All of these things, along with illegal persecution, need addressing. They've also been working very hard when it comes to animal testing. They've invested heavily in an animal-free toxicology test. This is replacing the old-fashioned LD50 test, which costs the lives of hundreds of thousands of animals in useless, cruel tests. And what they've been pushing for is for simply better science. And they've been running a Future of Science festival for students, young scientists interested in going into a career in science, to make sure that they understand the opportunities of avoiding animal testing in the future. And then, of course, there's the work they've been doing on encouraging people to move away from a meat-based diet towards a plant-based transition. I remember taking part in one of their veggie pledge weeks way back in the 1990s, and obviously I continue to support that work. They're working really hard in terms of providing information and education. They go into schools, they run training classes for vegan cookery, and again, all of that is helping these young people see that that transition is not a problem, it's an opportunity and, in fact, a necessity if we want to survive on a healthy, sustainable planet. All of this is great stuff, but I've had to outline a complete catalogue of ills, because, here we are claiming that we're a nation of animal lovers, and yet in the 21st century we're still faced with all of these problems. And that's why bodies such as Animal Aid need to exist and need to be effective, and I'm very much looking forward to working with them to put an end to animal suffering and abuse as quickly as possible.